Hi folks, Lawrence, the marketing guy here, again with David, and we're going to play some Way of the Fighter. So the goal here is just to have some fun and show off how we play. We'll explain stuff that we're doing as we go along, and we just want to show off this great game to you guys. Normally we would have the board rotated, but we thought this would show it off a little better and allow you to see it. Now, I'm going to be playing Albertus, and I'm going to be managing everything on the red side. David's going to be playing red, he's going to be managing everything on the blue side, and we're just going to have some fun beating each other up for a little while. Oh, if you hear any little click-clicks, that's because our videographer is actually editing other videos while David and I get to sit here and play games. So we've got our starter hand set.
Yep.
Board's all set up.
Already set up our hands, so we're ready to go.
Let's roll for initiative. I rolled a 5.
I rolled 6. So
you start with
initiative. And I will move 1 die into my energy pool.
And I will move 2 into my energy pool.
Alright. My first thing to do is move 2 into my energy pool. And then I'll just go ahead and slide all of the ones to my active pool.
I will also move 2 and then slide all mine to the active pool.
First command I will do is actually move back 1 space and draw a card. So I'll shift.
Okay, I will also shift and draw a card.
Oh, you didn't leap. You didn't want to close that distance yet, huh?
I have my strategies.
So, the card I'm going to play is going to be this one.
I'm going to play this one.
Alrighty. I'm going to
grab my energy pool. How many am I going to roll? How many am I
roll? How big you can hit me from that distance? Alright. I'm rolling 1 die.
You're rolling 2.
I got a 2.
I got a 4. Are you going to use your initiative card before you reveal?
I don't think I need to.
Okay.
Alright, so reveal.
Reveal.
Oh.
I have a forward lunge, and I have a total
I got a
10.
I got a total 6. By the way, I should mention Ren's special ability on his character card is your strike actions gain energize 1. That just means that, or hit energize 1. So anytime I hit you, I'm going to move 1 die into my energy pool from my burnout pool.
Which is okay with me because Albertus' extra ability is every time he gets hit, he gets to energize 1. So
yeah, pretty much we'll have a lot of energy going on.
Yes, we will. So my forward lunge goes first.
Absolutely.
And so that means I'm going to lunge forward 2.
Yep.
And then it does a link.
Yep. So we didn't really go over that in the how to play. So link just says afterwards, almost all moves cards in the game will have link. Link just means that you can chain into a specific move after it. It doesn't require, normally in order to start a combo you have to hit the person and then you can play a strike, blast, or grab. Right. Move cards allow you to play specific cards after you use them without having to hit.
Right. So what I'm hoping to do is do a link. So that means I'm going to do a grab.
Yep, because it says link grab.
Link to grab. And I'm going to do my solid grapple, which is a 5. Yes, so that means I have to... I can't.
You're going to need to roll really well.
I have to roll a 5 with only 2 dice, and I can't do it. No, I can roll a 6. I can roll a 6.
You can roll a 5 either.
Yeah, because a tie or greater than. So come on, 3s. Oh, nope. I rolled an 8.
Alright, so how that would have worked though, one thing I wanted to point out is at the bottom of your forward lunge it has follow up. It says reveal, priority bonus 4. That means that the card that you just played, the follow up card, got a priority bonus of 4.
So it was already at 9.
Yes.
Now it's 12, so I pull off my grab.
Yeah, you didn't need to, you only needed to roll 1 die. But
apparently. I'm still learning the game so much. So now I did a damage of 1 on him.
Yep, so I'm going to take, which way am I going? Alright,
there you go.
Put this in my energy pool.
And I get a bonus damage of 1.
Yep.
So he loses another life. And I do a knockdown.
Oh, the bonus damage of 1 says follow up. So if you were to play...
Oh, another one on top of that.
Yep.
Okay, so I don't get the bonus damage, so you get that dice back.
Yep.
See, I'm still learning. But I do get the damage of knockdown if I had a follow-up.
Correct.
But at least I got to smack you once and beat you up a little bit.
Yep.
Yep. So, that's the end of my turn, isn't it?
Yes.
So these all go back to my burnout pool because I used them. These cards go to my discard pile.
And my blast action doesn't go off because you grabbed me.
Yep.
So that's going to go to my burnout pool, and my blast will get discarded. Thankfully, I didn't use the initiative.
Yeah, unfortunately, I burned up all my dice. Maybe that wasn't such a smart move.
Pretty much cornered me, though. So
He's
we'll
gonna
see
try to
how
get
this
away.
goes. All right, so we'll move to number 2.
And start by energizing 2.
I do have a power.
And move those. So unfortunately, I don't have a lot of dice for this turn.
All right, and so for my first part, I forgot to draw a card for my shift. I'm going to move back. I didn't actually forget to draw, I just didn't move back first.
Right. Shift allows you to draw a card.
Yes.
I am actually going to crouch so that I can energize a dice. Because I'm a little low on dice.
Yeah, that works for me. I'm going to then play.
Now, just to clarify, because I energize that dice, it doesn't mean I automatically get to move it to my action pool. I have to wait until my next turn.
Yeah, you'll have to wait until your next turn to get any dice from your energy pool into your active pool.
So now I got to pick a card to play.
All right. Oh, play this card.
Alrighty.
I did have a power die, just so you're aware.
No more.
Okay. These are the dice I'm not rolling. These are the
I'm
dice
rolling
I am
2.
rolling. Alright, I'm rolling 3.
Oh, jeez, double ones.
Okay, I rolled 5, so I probably will not be using the initiative.
Probably not.
So let's go ahead and reveal. I actually played Dragon's Tail, which can be used while I'm standing. It can hit up to 2 spaces away, and it has special stun 2.
Ooh, dear.
What that means is when you look at the grid, you'll see little special target zones that are colored in with a little white blast on them. If your opponent's in that space, then you activate the special if you hit them.
And unfortunately, I am crouched, so
Yep.
I am in that special space, and I did not roll high enough initiative to stop him, so I'm about to get the beat down.
Yep.
I played a block because I knew David was going to try to hit me.
Alright, so first, because you played a block, you get your reveal, because no matter what, you're going to get that for revealing.
So I get to energize
You get
1.
to energize 1. The first thing I'm going to look at is to see if there's any reveal or start effects on my card. There are not. So first thing we do, you take 2 damage. And as I hit you, you actually receive stun 2. What that means is you take 2 dice from your active pool and you move them to burnout pool. 2 core dice, I should say. If you can't do that, then you receive the dazed condition.
I am dazed and confused. So this says you may not use a command during the challenge phase. Instead, draw 1 or energize 1, but I get to remove this status as soon as I play my next action.
Correct. And since I hit you, you're going to energize 1 die because of your Albertus's move or his special. I also get to energize 1 because I hit with a strike.
Right. We can already see some energies building up here.
Yes, and so now I could, if I wished, try to combo. I rolled a total of 9 on my roll, or sorry, 10 on my roll. So I think I'm okay with not having to use any more actions.
Okay,
so we
now
move to the end. Since that got canceled, that immediately got discarded, and those dice went to your burnout pool.
But I take the card back into my hand because you always hold on to your block. That's
Correct.
always going to be an option in your hand.
So far I've been able to maintain my initiative.
Yes, you have.
And
do a
do
little more
distancing.
damage.
So that's tough to do. First thing I'm going to do is draw another card. We'll move this to turn 3.
Okay. I'm only having 4 cards. I don't have to discard any, so we're into the first turn, and you've drawn a card because of your shift.
Mm-hmm.
And so I cannot shift.
Oh no, I haven't done my command yet.
Oh, okay.
So let's move our dice.
So 2 to the burnout.
Yep.
2 to the energy, and then I get to slide all these to my active pool.
Yep.
And
I shall shift back 1 more,
okay.
and I will draw a card from that.
I cannot use a command during the challenge phase, so I can either draw 1 or energize 1. I think I've got plenty of dice in my active pool, so I'm going to draw a card and see if I get anything fun to play.
Yep. And you have to stay in crouch because you couldn't use that.
Right, so I am still crouched.
Alright, and then that'll get removed once you've played your action. So I'm going to play, knowing that you have to remain crouched in that, I'm going to play this card.
Okay.
Alright, dice.
Let's see, how many am I gonna roll? Be all secretive. I'm rolling 4, the maximum number of dice I can get.
Alright, I'm rolling 2. Thankfully I got a decent roll. Oh, you got it pretty
I rolled an 8.
I rolled 5.
So now if he played the initiative card, that would give him a priority bonus of 2, raising his dice roll to 7. Since I rolled an 8, maybe he'd do that.
I will. I'm going to use my initiative, add 2 to this, to see what
Okay.
we get. Alright,
So I reveal my action.
I played a ground wave. I got
I
a
can
total
move dazed.
of... Yes, you get to remove daze as soon as you play the action, that's correct.
Right?
Alright, so I played ground wave, and my total is... because I get the +2 to this, it's actually going to be 13.
13. I rolled an 8 plus the 6. I made 14.
Yep, so your block gets to go up at least.
And I reveal, so I energize 1.
Yep.
And I knew he was going to smack me from a distance, and because I'm a grappler, I couldn't get close, so it just made sense to me to play a block right now.
That was smart.
So, because you're not leaping in the air, which I couldn't block, I can block when you're standing or crouching, and you're standing, so I get to block.
That's true. So the way, yes, you're going to be able to block. So first thing we do with my ground wave, so your thing went off, your block goes up. First thing we're going to do is look at my thing. So ground wave has damage 1, and it places a low blast token. So I'm going to place the, I'm red. I'm going to place...
No, I'm red, you're blue.
Okay.
That's why you have blue tokens.
Alright. Now, I was going to place the low blast here. And then it travels 3 spaces forward. 1, 2, 3. Now, a low blast will hit a person who's crouching or standing. And if you play a block, as long as you are able to block a person in either the crouching spaces or the standing spaces, then you'll block my blast.
Right.
So you block the blast. My blast would normally do 1 damage. You reduce it by 5. So it does no damage. Goes away. And you lose 1 die because you blocked an amount of damage.
Yep.
Now, even though you stopped my blast, I did hit you, and a blast allows you to try and combo as long as it's the turn that you played the blast.
Now, since you did hit me, I still get to energize 1, don't I?
You do, you get to energize 1. I don't get anything because my thing only goes off if I strike.
Right.
Now, I have a total of 13 I have to beat. That's going to be a tough one to beat.
Yeah. You do have a power die, so that helps, but...
Yes, so
technically, you could roll as high as 10.
yeah, I'm just going to have to stop. I don't think I can do this one. Alright, so the dice on the ground wave are... So we're going to go into the recovery phase.
Right.
So the first thing we do is the initiative comes to you because I did use it. Good job.
It's mine now.
Good job on that. I was worried you had another forward lunge. Those are scary. So then the next thing I do is we check your block. Your block has dice on it, so those go back to your energy pool because that's how blocks work. Then the block goes back to your hand.
Yep.
We check to see if there's any blast tokens for any blast cards in play. There are none, so my blast gets discarded, so I burn out my dice on my blast, and I discard my blast.
I'm staying alive so far.
Check for hand size limit. I'm still nowhere near there.
Me too.
Alright, and then I move the turn counter to turn 4.
Okay.
You have the initiative this turn.
So I have the initiative, so I would energize 2, but I don't have any to energize. They're already
Well, first draw
Oh.
either draw a card or discard 3 to draw 3, whichever you wish.
True. I'm just going to draw a card.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good on my draws. I haven't had to discard 3 to draw 3. I'll draw a card too. And then you're going to get to move. You don't. Yeah.
Don't have anything to energize, so it all just goes into the active pool.
You're still beating me with the dice because of the expert block played on the last turn.
But it doesn't matter, I'm still weaker than he is. But not for long.
Yeah, you got one less life. I am going to... oh wait, you got to do a command now.
Yes.
Which one are you?
And for my command, I am going to shift. I want to get closer to you, so that allows me to draw another card.
All right. Do I have anything? I do. I will leap. You're no longer crouched.
Oh, that's right.
I will leap into your space. I'll be overhead.
Set up my card.
Me too.
All right. Some dice.
I'm not rolling my power die, but I am rolling 4 dice.
I am also rolling 4 dice, and one of them is my power die.
Oh, I got a good roll though.
Didn't do too bad. I've got a 9 that I rolled.
I rolled a total of 11.
So that's a lot. So, because I want to try to pull off what I've got, my 9 plus the 2 from activating the initiative card, now I have 11 to match your 11.
All right, let's see
So
what
now
happens.
it comes down to who's got the bigger card. Oh no, by 1 point! Oh, you knew I was going to try to uppercut you out of the air, man.
I did. That's why I rolled all 4 dice. I had to pay off too.
Yeah.
So my total becomes 5 plus the 11 that I rolled, so it's 16.
And mine's 4 plus the 11, so it's only 15.
Cool. Then first thing that's going to happen is I will hit you because I punched directly down with my heavy punch.
Which means my action is canceled out.
Your action is canceled out.
So all those go to the burnout. I discard that, and now he starts doing some damage on me.
Yep, you take 2 damage.
2 damage. Ow.
And
Goes
it's
to the burnout?
Energy.
Oh, that's right. Damage
the
goes to the energy.
The next thing is because I hit and you got hit, I hit with a strike and you got hit, just period.
So we both get to energize 1.
Yep.
Okay.
And if I wish, so now this is when you look at landing, because
Right.
I have now completed a non-move action. I am going to land. When you land in a person's space, you just move 1 space back because you can't have 2 people in the standing position. So that is where I am at after that. And you are standing.
I am. You gonna try to combo on me?
Um,
Can you roll higher than a 15 on your next? I'm sorry, 16 on your next roll? No, 14.
see, I don't like being cornered right now. No, that's right. Thank you for pulling off the die. Yeah, I don't. I don't have the ability to do anything extra. Unfortunately, I rolled all 4 dice.
Yep.
So that is the end. I did do 2 damage. I'm okay with that.
Yep.
So we'll go to the burnout. I am in a rough spot right now, though. Don't
Okay.
let the damage fool you.
So first I gotta pass along the used initiative, so David gets that.
Yep. No one played any blocks or blast.
Yep.
So now we
Already
just
burned out our dice.
Yep.
Check my hand count. I'm still 7 or less.
So we move to turn 5. I draw a card.
And I draw a card.
And you got, okay, so my turn's really easy. I'm just going to move 2 white dice because I don't have any power dice to decide on.
I'm gonna move my 1 power die instead of 2 core die. And then those all go there.
All right. This is, All right, I will, for my command, I'm actually going to leap. I'm going to leap right here. As soon as you are past a person, then you rotate around so that you change the facing. So I will go here, you go there, and then that kind of is a leap, so I get no resources out of that.
Right. I, on the other hand, I could crouch and get a die, or I could shift and draw a card to give me more options. I'm not sure if crouching is going to make a big difference to me right now. So,
No.
for what my plan is, so I am going to, well, I think I'm going to try that one. We'll see how that goes.
Okay.
Maybe a bad move, but we'll see if I can pull it off.
Okay. I am going to actually change what card I'm playing
Sure.
before we reveal. I'm going to play this card.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to roll. This is gutsy, but we'll see if it works. Let's see. I'm not rolling my power die, but I am rolling my 3 core dice.
I'm rolling 2 power die and 2 core die because I really want to try to pull this off. Ooh, and I rolled them right. I rolled an 11.
You know what? I'm going to use the initiative to move 1 space backward.
Oh no!
No! Right. Then at that point, we just reveal. So this is interesting. I was planning to go down into standing position or even crouching position and play a block.
Right.
Hoping that you wouldn't play a wrestle move, but as soon as I saw you were rolling power dice, I was like, oh, it's one of your special power wrestle.
It is, because Poseidon's dismissal only has a priority of 1, so I had to roll the big dice to try to pull this off. But if I had been able to pull it off, I could have messed you up in the air.
The other thing too is like you would probably roll your 2 power dice because its damage is dependent on how many power dice you roll with it.
Exactly.
But you could also be like, okay, he put his block up first. Doesn't matter. I didn't waste any dice. I just going to do 3 damage to you and a lot of other things.
A lot of other things, hopefully.
Right.
But unfortunately, you've now moved out of range.
And at the same time, so block can't work in jumping position. So my block, as soon as I revealed it and we checked to see if it could be used in the position I'm in, doesn't work. So I'm going to burn out these dice on my block.
And unfortunately, he got far enough away from me, so this doesn't work. So I have to burn out these dice as well.
Wow.
So that was an expensive move of this.
That was... And I didn't get the dice that I played with the block.
Nope.
Yeah, that was a risky. As soon as I saw you rolled the power dice, I knew that I was in trouble. I was hoping that we got a strike or a move or something that you needed to wait for me to land to do.
Nope. I was trying to hit you out of the air. Or
Cool.
Slam you out of the air. I love the special abilities. The drawings on these, the illustrations, are just awesome. Here you go. Well, I'm sure our videographer will pop that up for you to see. It's pretty awesome.
You get the initiative?
I got the initiative.
I used it. I used it in the right moment. After my action got canceled, so the other time you land, you either land when you're done resolving a your non-move action, I should say. Because if I get hit, it doesn't knock me down to the ground by you resolving yours. That represents like air juggles and all that kind of stuff. But since then at the end of the turn is also when you'll land. So like, even though my block got canceled because I couldn't use it, at the end of my turn I would land. So I'm back down to the ground.
Okay. So we've moved the initiative on. No blocks to check. Burned out our dice, discarded our actions. My hand is at 7.
Mine's at 7 also. So we're
good.
getting there.
Yeah. Move the turn counter.
Yep.
And we're good to go for the next one.
Yep.
So we start by drawing a card.
And then I'll just go ahead and complete my move to the energy pool, move to the active pool.
And I am also going to move to my energy pool and move to my active pool.
Okay, so no specials.
Not yet.
You have the initiative, so you get to do the first command.
So obviously my first command, I'm a wrestler. I'm coming after him. I'm going to shift 1 closer. Actually, I could leap 2 closer and be right on top of them, but then I'd be up in the air.
Yeah,
But I know he's going to try to get away. Let me see what I've got here. No, I'm going to take my shift, move 1, and take a card.
All right. I got the card I've been looking for and digging for. We'll see how this works. I'm just going to go be a coward and leap 2 spaces back. And I'll go back to my jumping position. Play this card.
All right, I'm going to try this and see if that pulls off. Alrighty, so we grab some dice.
Yep.
I'm rolling 3.
I'm rolling only 1.
Interesting.
I rolled a 1.
I rolled 3 and 2 1s, so I got 5.
It's up to you.
I feel like that might be giving me high enough initiative, so I'm not going to use my initiative card. Although I could use it if I wanted to jump forward, advance 1, retreat 1, or give me my bonus.
Yep.
But to be honest, I think I know what he's going to try to pull off here, and I don't think it's going to help me to just advance 1. It doesn't bring him close enough to do what I want to do, so I'm going to leave the initiative right there.
Okay. We just revealed, and I am actually revealing a mode card.
As am I.
Oh, no. Okay.
Interesting.
Wow, you really read me on that one. Okay, so we just look at they're both going to happen. So
Yep.
Yours is going to activate first, obviously, because all modes in the game all has to have a priority value of 6.
Yep.
So go ahead, you get to activate yours, and what does it do?
What mine does is each turn, one of my grab actions gains a damage bonus of 1.
Okay.
So it makes him a mighty wrestler.
All right. Mine is Surge. It says you immediately power up any dice that you energize during the challenge phase. So now anytime I'm hitting, and those dice would normally go to the energy pool,
They go all the way
they go all the way into my active pool.
Nice.
Exactly. All right. So after I was done resolving my mode, it's the end of my turn at that point. So I will fall down and I will be standing. And then the die on it goes to burnout pool.
Yep.
And it stays in your fighter area right next to your fighter card.
Because this is going to modify your character until you possibly get knocked down. If you get knocked down, you can lose your mode cards. And you can have multiple mode cards modifying your character throughout a game. As long as you don't get knocked down. Correct?
That is correct.
Okay, so there's no blast, there's no blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
It's a fast
6, 7,
turn.
8. It is. I have 8, so I have to discard 1. All right. So now we're in turn 7. Now see, I got to start doing some damage to you, because if this ends at turn 12 and I've got more damage done to me than he does, I lose the game. So I got to start hurting this guy.
Yes.
No more playing it safe.
And I'm going. So it's the beginning of our turn. I'm just going to draw a card.
Okay. I will also grab a card.
I mean, you technically get to decide first, but I was going to draw a card no matter what. I was happy.
As was I. Energize.
Obviously, mine's decided for me.
Yep.
I haven't taken enough damage for that to.
I'm going to try to change that,
Yeah,
David.
I'm hoping. All right.
You just need to quit jumping around like a trampoline here.
Okay, so what command are you doing?
I am going to do shift and come closer to you, which allows me to draw another card.
Okay. And you're standing, correct?
I am standing.
Right? So I will crouch,
He's crouching.
which allows me to get a die here.
Okay.
Now, since we are in the challenge phase.
Boom. Goes right there because of your mode.
Yep.
Alrighty, so now we pick an attack, an action. Grab a dice.
I am crouching.
Crouching David, hidden tiger.
Just in case. Just in case that matters what action you're playing on.
Doesn't matter to me at all.
Randomly. Oh, okay.
I'm rolling 4 of my core dice.
Okay,
That's
so
the most I can roll.
And you have the initiative. I rolled 5, so that's not bad.
I rolled 7. I think what I'm doing can be good enough without playing the initiative card. Whoops. So I'm just going to go with it.
Okay.
Let's see what kind of trick he has up his sleeve. I am doing a forward lunge.
Oh, I love that card so much. All right.
That's the distance closer.
I played Dragon Rush. It's one of Ren's specials. Get in close, do a huge power-up combo, but that's not going to happen most likely. I got a total of 11.
I've got a total of 13.
Okay.
So mine goes off, and I'm going to lunge forward 2.
But since you can't enter my space because
Right.
I'm standing also, or I'm crouching. So
I lunge as close as I can, and I'm going to do the link.
All right.
And so that means I'm going to play a grab. And I've got a couple of crushing grasps, but I'm going to try this one because I haven't played that one yet. It's shoulder throw.
Gosh, how are you going to get that much? You rolled too many dice.
I did. I can't
No, I'm
possibly
just kidding.
roll.
You have a private bonus of 4.
Oh, that's right.
So there you go.
It's still not going to help me too much. It'll be a lucky roll. So that gives me a 9 here with that priority bonus. So now I take my active pool dice.
Uh-huh.
So I'm burning out all my dice to try to do some damage to this guy.
Uh-huh.
And so 9. This one is 13.
Yep.
I can't do it. The highest I can
You
roll
have
is
the
12.
initiative.
I can do that before.
After you roll your dice, you'll be able to use initiative to add 2.
Come on, you got to roll 3. Come on, Lawrence, roll a 3. I rolled a 3. Oh, man. That's 5 plus 5 makes 10. Plus the 4 makes 14. That allows me to pull off the shoulder throw.
All right.
Woo woo!
All right. So what is it? How does it work?
The shoulder throw, if it hits you, first it pushes you 2 away, does 1 damage, and knockdown.
All right. So I'm going to take 1 damage. Let's take care of that. Energy pool. Then it pushed me 2, so I already pushed my guy back 2, and
Yep.
damage, knockdown. Now, when I was... Oh, no, that's you. When you get hit, you energize.
Yep.
All right. So when I took damage, unfortunately, my Dragon Rush got canceled.
All my dice go to the burnout pool.
And there you go. Now, you get to add a damage, don't forget, so...
Yeah, so that's damage bonus 1, because
Yes.
it was a grab action.
Yep. And then knockdown. So here's how knockdown works. Knockdown says cancel your action and one of your mode cards. We canceled the action as soon as I took the damage. Canceling one of my mode cards also. If you have the initiative, so if I had the initiative, I would use it at this point. It has to become used because it's going to get passed. Then for the following actions and stuff, I can't be targeted anymore. I'm now theoretically on the ground. I also can't use the leap command next turn, so I can only use the command to kneel or shift.
Right.
So I'm going to be staying put unless I just want to move 1 back and be against the wall. And then this gets removed once I play an action.
So I discard my cards that I played. I give you the initiative because I used it.
Yes.
That did not work quite as well as I wanted, but it did work well enough to give me a little bit of a catch up on the damage here.
Yeah, I still burned out quite a bit of dice with that action.
Unfortunately, I've burned out all my dice with that action, so...
This is a big one. Alright, so I am going to have the initiative. So I'm going to move this to turn 8. So we're on turn 8. And then draw a card.
And I will also draw a card.
So,
You don't know me.
I'm moving 2 dice over to my energy pool. All of them over to active pool. I still only have that 1 power die.
Yep.
For my command, moving into that phase, I can only shift or kneel. I'm actually going to shift.
Okay.
Yep.
And that gives you a card. I am going to crouch, which allows me to energize a dice.
Crouching. Alright. For my card, I'll play this one.
Oh dear, he thinks he knows what I'm going to do. Alright. We'll see.
Yep. No, you have to roll at least 1.
I am.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm rolling 2.
Alright, I rolled a 2.
I rolled a 3.
Now the question is, do I know what you did? Let's see. I'm going to use the initiative to move up 1.
Aha! Now we reveal.
Yes, and after I played my action, my knockdown status goes away. Shoot.
You thought you knew me.
I thought I did. Alright. Alright, so I played a grab, because I was like, alright, you're going to block. You either think that I'm going to throw fireballs or something like that, move away.
But I knew he thought I was going to block, so I
You
didn't.
like reversed everything in my head. Alright.
But I don't think it's going to help me because you still beat me on the priority.
Oh wow, yes. Yeah, that's
By
a
1.
slow attack, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, so I played Overloading Clasp. It's a grab. It's going to activate on a 7, and you activate also on a 7. However, I have the initiative. So
I goes to him.
So when I hit with strikes, I energize, so I won't get any energy out of this. And then I'm going to do 1 damage to you.
Yep.
And also, when I hit, it says energize 2. So I get to energize 2 from here, and those go immediately into my burnout pool.
And since I got hit, I get to energize 1.
You do.
But these 2 go back to the burnout pool because my action was canceled by his action pulling off.
All right, so I'm going to be doing a combo this time.
I thought you might. You've got some dice to play with there.
A lot of dice.
Now we're going to see some serious damage. Because you could just link and link and link if you have that ability.
Absolutely. So I'm going to play, and you always play your action face down no matter what. So keep in mind I'm in standing, so we needed to check first. I'm able to hit a standing person.
Yep.
I'm also able to hit a crouching person.
Right.
That's 1 space away. I need a 7.
So you wouldn't want to knock me down because then his next, if he wants to do another combo and another combo, he can't hit me. You can't target someone who's been knocked down. Unless you're Cassie,
Yes.
who's nasty.
She treats knockdown people as if they're crouching.
Right.
So when she's checking her hit grids, that's how she looks at them. All right, so I play my card face down. I won't be able to use the initiative to pump this up anymore because I already used it to move closer to you.
So you're going to roll some dice.
So I'm going to roll 2 dice. Ooh, that's not what I wanted at all.
You wanted something low so you could do another combo on top of this.
Absolutely. All right, so I got an 11 with the forceful blow. It's going to do 2 more damage.
Ouch. Which goes to my energy pool.
Yep.
And I energize 1 because of who I am.
Yep. And I also energize, but I have no more to push over there.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do about that.
It does have the effect of start advance 2, but I can't, like, move you 2 spaces at all. So the next thing it says damage, push 2. So once you receive the damage, you're going to move 2 spaces back.
Boom.
Now it says I also advance 2.
Yeah.
So
getting right in my face.
I'm hoping I was not wanting 2 3s on that. Thankfully I have a lot of dice.
So you're gonna go for another one on top of that?
Mm-hmm. I need to get.
It's gonna get ugly.
I need to get an 11, so I'm going to play. That's risky. That's risky. All right. I'm going to go for it.
All right, he's going for it.
I'm going to go with that one, and I need 11. So
you're rolling all 4.
Which is
12 is the
I
max.
take 12 on the max. I want to change that out with the power die. All right, here we go. Ooh, I think I got it.
Smokes! You rolled. You got your 12.
I got my 12.
Oh.
So I'm doing a heavy kick.
Oh jeez.
Oh no, I didn't think that through. That's okay. I didn't think it through. I overthought. All right, so I played my heavy kick, but heavy kick can't hit a crouched person.
Oh no!
No.
Oh no!
And I promise I'm not doing this on. This was just oops. I was too focused on my priority and not enough on the grids. And unfortunately, I've used my initiative, so
you just
that is
blew 4 dice.
Otherwise, it would have been another 2 damage.
Yeah.
Oh
Which
well.
Wouldn't have hurt me. I mean, it would have hurt me, but it would give me more dice to play with. But this way, you've wasted some dice. I'm still standing.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
that's what in like the video game term is called a dropped combo. So, yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so all my dice go to the burnout pool.
Yep. I've already moved mine.
I mean, you're hit with it to get it. It's just. Well, at least we saw the grab go off and get comboed and all that stuff. And we got to see what happens when you whiff.
Yeah.
Or don't look at your hit grids. Alright, so that's the end of the turn. You didn't play a block. Your mode's still out there. You no blast. So I only have 6 cards in my hand.
And you give me the initiative.
I do give you the initiative. Oh man, that was a
paybacks of.
That was just those 2 3s really threw me off. That's okay.
All right.
It's the name of the game. So
we're starting the next turn.
I'm gonna move 2 here.
I'm gonna move 1.
Okay.
And then activate them. I'm going to draw a card.
So you're just shifting in the same spot?
I am shifting in the same spot. And I'm... Do I stay crouched unless I have to...
Oh, no. If you shift, you automatically stand. So there you go.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Oh, man. Wow.
I got some options here.
I'm going to crouch. Where's my... That allows me to get a die. It moves here. Oh, I don't have surge anymore. That's okay. All right. So that's mine. And
Yep.
yeah, you're standing. I'm still going to go for it.
I'm going to try that.
Keep this here. Oh, we're on turn 9. Sorry.
Yep.
All right. I'm rolling all 4, and you're.
I'm rolling 3. One with a power die. So, well, I got a 6.
I didn't get a 6. I got a 5.
Oof! 3 ones.
Yep. 3 ones.
All right, so I am going to think that I still got the initiative because what I'm playing's got a pretty high priority. So I'm going to leave that there and hope that I can.
It's a block.
It is not.
It is damage.
It is
All right,
Hades'
here we go.
trap.
Here we go.
I have a priority of 11.
I have a priority of 10.
So I pull it off.
What?
So Hades' trap is a grab.
All right.
And my grab actions gain a damage bonus of 1.
And it does hit a crouching person.
It does hit a crouching person. So that's a damage of 3 to you to start off.
Okay.
Now we're going to chain 2.
Okay.
Now chain allows me to remove
the highest, the 2 highest
dice.
Yes.
And that goes back to my energy pool.
But not the power die. You can't do power die. Power dice has to stay.
Oh, that's right. Power die has to stay. So I'll take these 2 off.
Correct.
So that means he now has a priority of 7 that I can now do combos onto. All I need to do is get a higher than 7 on my roll. So...
Well, did you want Mighty to apply the damage to that throw also? Or are you going to play more grabs?
Each turn, one of your grab actions gains damage plus 1. Might as well be that one because I know it's already hit you.
Okay.
Now, let's see what I want to do next.
When you still have the initiative.
And I still have the initiative. So, but I can't play the exact same card.
No, you could.
Okay. Let's see how this works. So I need to roll higher than a 7.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll allow me to keep this going, and then I'll be able to take one of those dice off because it's chaining.
Powerful combo. All right.
Potentially. So I've already got 7. So I just need to roll at least that good. So
math.
I just need 2 ones. I can do it. Booyah!
All right. So how much damage is that? So that's two
another
more.
2 more damage to him.
And then you get to chain 2 if you play a strike or a grab, correct?
Strike or a grab, yeah.
So you can remove all the dice off of that, put them
they
back
go to the
here.
energy pool.
Active pool.
Active pool because they're basic. Yeah. So now I can strike him or grab him, and I want to do something that's going to do a lot of damage because I'm getting him on the ropes here. I really feel it. So let's see. I have to beat a 5, so that's pretty easy. So I'm going to combo, and I'm going to move this up here so you can see it. I'm going to combo with Bell Clap, a strike. It's low, but I only have to beat a 5. So that means if I roll 2 dice, I've automatically got it.
Yep.
And it does a damage bonus of 2 if I combo after it.
So if it says combo, that means as long as this card is being used in a combo, then it gets what's in the parentheses.
So that means 2 damage, and look how many he has left.
Yep.
So all I have to do is roll a 5,
all right,
which is guaranteed.
Yep.
There we go.
All right, so let's
that's
go
a
through
total.
it.
Okay, so you got 2 damage from the original Bell Clap.
Boom.
2 damage from the bonus.
Which I can't take because my heart goes.
And that means
I've been knocked down. Out. All right.
I win!
Congratulations.
Woo, I won! Why am I so happy? Because this doesn't happen very often.
Yep.
What a devastating combo to end the game on, though.
That was brutal. As soon as you played another Hades trap, I was like, oh, okay. That means all you have to do is roll 2 dice, and you're getting those 2 back if you can follow up with stuff. So let's go through. As a wrestler, you just did 1, 2, 3, 4 card combo.
I just grabbed you and tied you up.
Good job.
That was fun. I love this game. That was
Awesome.
fun.
Yeah, I had fun there. That was a good defeat.
Okay, folks, hope you enjoyed this. Be sure and subscribe to our YouTube channel because you're going to be able to get all these videos. You'll be notified when we put up new videos. Follow us on Facebook. We not only have our Ninja Division Soda Pop Miniatures Facebook page, we also have a Way of the Fighter Facebook page. Just go to Facebook, Way of the Fighter, boom, there we are. Share your own battle stories. Tell us how you got a 5-card combo and just devastated your opponent when they thought that you had you on the ropes.
Yes. Also tell us about the time that you didn't roll enough dice, and
Right.
you just needed that one.
That one dice.
When the initiative mattered, and those are the great stories.
This is the kind of game that's going to give you a lot of those great stories. Player versus player, you can tournaments, you can have so much fun, so many different characters to choose from. I've played with 5 different characters now, and I've enjoyed each one of them. So hope you had fun.
I played with all the characters.
You helped.
So also, what we're going to do for our follow-up videos, moving past this, we actually are going to start showing how you do the deck building and show how it would affect the different characters once you move past the pre-constructed decks and, for instance, move into building a deck. One thing, for example, with Ren, straight out of the pre-constructed deck, a lot of his moves are going to be this overpower effect. Push the person, but then stay in their face. Push the person and stay in their face. That is actually a hurdle I had to overcome with this game against Albertus, knowing that Albertus wants me in his face, like this.
Yes, I want you close enough to grab.
Exactly. So when I was looking at the deck before the game, I was like, oh no, I have a lot of things that are going to keep me up close unless I stay back and throw fireballs. But anytime I retreat, I know you're just going to throw the block up, and those still count as hits, and you're getting dice, and so. Yeah, you eventually beat me in the dice game.
It'd be interesting watching Albertus against Lumi, because Lumi's constantly trying to distance and zone so she can hit you with just... Lumi's why we have all the tokens for blast.
Yes.
So there's lots of fun stuff that can happen. Share with us, folks, and keep watching. And remember to train hard so you can throw down and travel the way of the fighter. Take care.
Thank you. All right.
Good one.
Awesome.
That was fun.